What's good, y'all? Welcome back to RICHLEV fam. Now today, bro, we got the most painful gym deaths ever by the boy A Talking Hat. Shout out Talking Hat, man. One of the best animation channels out there, bro. I really love his content, and I believe this is a channel where he always like says some motivational thing at the end of the video. So that's why, you know, I personally subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, make sure to grab your popcorn. Let's see
the barbell incident.
Barbell.
It was the early hours of a Tuesday morning in St. Charles, Missouri. The gym was entirely silent. And
now I will say, bro, as a person that goes to the gym, Alpha Wolf here, watch out. just kidding. Nah, but Chad, as somebody that goes to the gym, there is lots of hazards there, bro. If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get hurt, bro. Whether it's like straining your muscle or literally dropping free weights on you. That's why, like, if you're a beginner, bro, you shouldn't like go straight to free weights unless you have somebody to coach you at it, because yeah, a lot of things can go wrong, especially if you're already inherently weak. So yeah, it's just, you know, if you're going to the gym at all, Chad, you know what I'm saying? Be careful, bro. Be careful.
St. Charles, Missouri. The gym was entirely silent, and it was the kind of silent that only came when the world outside was asleep. At around 2:50 a.m., a young 23-year-old woman would be the only one in the gym finishing what should have been just another workout. She was a paramedic, the kind of person used to helping people, saving lives, and bringing the injured to safety. The woman would step into a Smith machine and rack weight onto its barbell. And then she began squatting.
Bro, okay, what could happen here, bro? If it's on a Smith machine, if you guys know what a Smith machine is, it's the barbell is on like a machine, so that, you know how people just free weight the barbell, they get it, take it back, and then go, right? Well, this one is on the machine, so it just stays with you. You know what I'm saying? As you're going up and down, which makes it so you can like go super low without worrying about, you know, if you can go back up or not, because the machine kind of assists you a little bit. But obviously, if you do a Smith machine, you're not lifting as much weight as actually on the bar. It's just a whole bunch of things, chat. Sorry, I'm a gym buff, so I'm not gonna keep yapping about this. But either way, the point that I was trying to make is that this is like safer than doing free weight. So I'm kind of confused on how you could hurt yourself. I mean, you could still drop the weight and stuff, but still, I don't know.
Weight onto its barbell. And then she began squatting it. The only issue was that the weight was too much for her. In the middle of her set, she began struggling. She tried hard to re-rack the weight, but no matter how hard she pushed, the bar wouldn't go up. Then, in an instant, her legs gave out. She lost balance and the heavy bar dropped with no spotter to catch her. The machine pinned her down, trapping her beneath the crushing weight. And unfortunately, since she was the only one in the gym, nobody was around to hear or see her struggle. For nearly half an hour, she laid pinned and crushed under the pressure of the weight before another gym member finally walked in and found her. But by then...
Bro, imagine just going to the gym and you just see somebody dead laying on the floor with freaking weights on them, bro. Oh my God, that would be so sad, bro. I would be like, what the hell? And also traumatizing, because like that could have been you know what I'm saying? This is like definitely one of my worst fears, chat. But that's why like there's like some rules, you know, when you feel like so bad to the point where you're gonna like drop something. I don't use Smith machines that much. I know of them, but I don't use them that much. I don't know if some of them have like a, you know, a certain release point that you can alter, or if it just drops straight down no matter what. I don't know. But in this case, obviously it just drops straight down. I don't know if there was something she can do, like, you know, like maybe go forward, you know what I'm saying? Just like if she had it right here and she knows she can't give up, like just go forward like that so that the bar just dropped that way. I don't know if she could have done that or whatever, but yeah, it's never worth the chat. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're about to literally pass out, bro, just get away from the bar. Let it slam on the ground. Like, it doesn't matter, because that's way better than something like this, bro.
Half an hour, she laid pinned and crushed under the pressure of the weight before another gym member finally walked in and found her.
And also, it's just a lesson to not lift, you know, weight that you cannot lift, because shit like this could happen.
But by then, it was already too late. The member tried to help and called 911.
Damn, bro.
By the time paramedics arrived, they couldn't do anything for her. Her co-workers at the Christian hospital remembered her as vibrant, full of energy, and always lighting up the room with her smile. But that promise, that brightness, was extinguished in a freak accident that lasted only seconds.
That's crazy. It was a 23-year-old. Damn, she had her whole life ahead. 23-year-old paramedic. I feel like that's pretty young to be a paramedic too, Chad. Like, I would think being there would require like a lot more years in college and stuff. Like, you know how it is for doctors and everything. But I feel like that's super young to become a paramedic and to have that type of career. So, damn, had the whole life, bro. Whole good life, and just, damn.
Accident that
just taken away.
Lasted only seconds. Even in a place meant for health and strength, danger can hide in plain sight.
Oh yeah, everything at the gym's dangerous.
Always remember to bring a partner. There's been a number of times where I've gotten trapped underneath weight without a spotter, but I was fortunate enough to have friendly passerbys help me out. So even if you don't have a partner to work out with, try to work out when the gym is active and has other people in it. May this woman's soul rest in peace.
And always another tip too is like to always make sure that you have like a safety thing. Like for bench press right there, you saw how its speed like got stuck right here. Like I guess some benches can adjust or whatever, but if you're gonna do a certain weight, make sure that there's like a hook that you can put it on. Like the gym that I go to, like there's a hook on the bottom so that if you get stuck right here and you can't go all the way up, you can still put it on that hook right there. You know what I'm saying? And if it doesn't have that, then I mean do not do weight that's way too heavy for you. You know what I'm saying? Your body, you could tell when you work out a lot, you could tell like what's a certain weight that you could do, certain reps and stuff, so you could just do it carefully. But if you're at a gym, public gym and stuff, and you know you're about to lift heavy, then ask someone to spot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ask someone to spot so they can help you once you get to this breaking point or whatever, and then they can just lift it up for you and help you do it, bro. But never just try to do it yourself, because dude, anything can happen, man.
Incident. 8
leg
years ago,
press
in Vadodara, India, a middle-aged man walked inside of a gym for what should have been a normal workout.
One of the best quad exercises.
One exercise to another until he finally settled in front of the leg press machine, a piece of equipment built to test and improve raw lower body strength.
Yep.
The man began.
You can use it for your quads, or you can use it for your glutes too, as well, and hamstring, a little bit of hamstring,
until it was fully loaded with plates stacked heavy on both sides. Ahmad climbed in, positioned his back against the pad, and began pressing. At first, everything seemed fine. Surprisingly, as his legs pushed the machine, the estimated 1,000 to 1,400 pounds he was leg pressing actually moved. But then came the moment of truth, re-racking the load. He tried to lock the machine and began struggling. In an instant, his legs buckled. The massive weight came crashing down.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's such like a worst fear, dude. Chat, if you do leg presses, you know how tough that shit is, bro. Especially if you're really repping it and you're getting close to failure. You know how bad your fucking legs burn, bro. And you know like how it feels when you're just going up for that last one and you're trying to like rack it and stuff. Yeah, just imagine you going for that last one and then it just falls, like your legs buckle, bro. Because that can happen. Like your knees can literally give out and there's nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to do like a certain weight that you can only do. Don't just put a whole bunch of weight on that bitch just because you feel like you could do it for a couple reps and stuff. But if you're not used to it, you're not working your body up to it, you know, shit like this can happen, bro.
His left leg backwards with a sickening crack.
Oh,
the gym floor filled with screams as people rushed toward the mangled machine.
Oh my god.
The horror of the injury plain for everyone to see. But, by some miracle, the man survived. Nonetheless, the leg press still...
I mean, it was more like a broken limb. I feel like if the leg press would have collapsed with a little bit of his upper body, then that would have been catastrophic. But yeah, I mean, it still sucks that he broke his leg, but luckily it was just that.
Done its damage. It had left him with a horrible, gruesome injury and a lesson that would haunt him forever. Don't ego lift. It's not worth your leg.
Hell no. No, that's a great lesson right there. Ego lifting is like the worst shit you could do and something that could literally dead ass kill you, but just kill you inside too, bro. Because you're always just trying to show off and do a whole bunch of weight and shit. No, bro. You know what I'm saying? It looks the best when you do weight and you can control that bitch. You know what I'm saying? The more you can control it, that's really your strength right there. Not when you're like... just trying to get it up there as much as possible. Like, no, that shit does not look cool. It looks stupid.
It's not worth your legs. Shake incident. It was the end.
Like, people literally be trying to squat like 400 pounds on the bar, and they be squatting like this, bro. They be squatting like this. Like, no, bro, what the hell is that? You're not lifting a weight. You gotta get down, bro. Ease. That's how you do it, bro. If you could do 400 pounds like that, then you're strong as fuck, boy.
New Year's Eve in Wales. An aspiring musician and fitness enthusiast had completed his day and decided to finish the night off by preparing a protein shake to drink. As you could guess, this was something he had done countless times before, but this time he would try something new, because after all, it was New Year's. His friend recommended that he add a specific powder into his shake, and excited to test it out, the man put a teaspoon of the powder into his drink.
Is that like pre-workout?
And began drinking it.
Bro, I hate like stuff that like pre-workout and stuff because I don't know, it makes me feel jittery, bro. I hate feeling like that. Like I get tingles in my hands and stuff. Anything with just like a high dose of caffeine, I don't like it.
And then nothing happened. The drink was just a little bitter, and so he sent a text message to his friend complaining about its taste, but other than that, he was fine. Then the man went to sleep to end his night. Unfortunately, he wouldn't live to see the next morning. You see, the powder the man put in his protein shake was just caffeine. But it wasn't the regulated kind that you'd find in your Starbucks coffee.
It's a high dose, huh?
Raw. Caffeine. He only put just a teaspoon of it into his drink, which doesn't necessarily sound that bad. That is, until you realize that one of those teaspoons was equivalent to 70 cans of Red Bull.
Oh my gosh. Holy heart failure right there, bro. Yeah, I'm scared to drink energy drinks in general, bro. I do not drink those shit. But bro, imagine getting a same dose as 70 cans of Red Bull, dude. Even one can of that shit can make you feel weird. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, no wonder he didn't make it, bro.
And he just gulped it down.
That's
in one
insane.
sitting. The man shot up awake in a cold sweat. Almost immediately, his body began revolting.
Oh.
His heart was pounding violently, his vision became blurry, and his chest began constricting as if an anaconda was wrapped around him.
Jesus.
He raced to the bathroom.
My chest
and began
hurting.
Vomiting. His system had been overloaded with a stimulant so powerful that there was essentially nothing that could be done to stop it.
Oh.
Within seconds, he collapsed to the ground, hitting his head on the floor and going into cardiac arrest. Later on in the morning, his parents would find him cold on the floor and fall into a panic. They called
insane,
911 and paramedics rushed.
Like, how did he not know about, like, the contents of what he was drinking, bro? Like, bro, I'm sorry. I look at everything I, ingest, bro. Whether it's food, drinks and stuff. I look at the nutrition facts before I just go. I don't just get shit and just, especially if it's something new that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just put something new and not know what the hell it is exactly.
To his home, but there was nothing they could do. The cause of the tragedy was later revealed to be the simplicity of one mistake.
Wow.
The scoop he used to measure the caffeine powder was actually meant for protein, not for a fine, potent stimulant. This incident sparked up a huge controversy over the ethics of making something this dangerous.
Yeah, honestly though, yeah, I was about to say that. Something like that shouldn't even freaking exist, bro. Like, that's actually so detrimental to human health. It's bad. I don't know why it even, like, why can somebody purchase that amount of fucking caffeine in one sitting, bro? Like, if anything, it should be sold in a tiny bags, maybe a little capsule or something. Bro, why is it available to purchase in that quantity, bro? That does not make any sense. Like, oh my gosh.
Accessible as it was. Many argued that powders like these shouldn't be sold on shelves if such a tiny mistake could come with.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's such a tiny mistake. Like, it's just a packet of something. It could look like some pre-workout or whatever, and somebody just gullible, or you don't really pay attention too much, and then you just scoop it and boom, you're dead. Like, come on, that's gotta be not FDA approved. How did that get FDA approved?
The death grip incident. The death grip is a risky form of holding a barbell. When you pick up the weight for bench press, instead of wrapping your thumb around the bar and securing it in place,
yeah, I know.
Some gym goers remove their thumbs and place them.
Never can do this, bro. This is the stupidest shit you can do, bro. Make sure your thumb is over it and grip that shit, bro. Don't do this. That just because you want to look cool. Okay, guess what? When that bar falls and freaking breaks your skull, you ain't gonna be laughing no more, bro. It ain't gonna be cool no more. Like, come on, bro. That don't even look cool though. Like, I don't understand why people do that.
People say that this way of bench pressing helps them focus on pushing the weight more. Others claim that it makes their triceps activate.
No.
Nonetheless, it's...
You know how you can make your triceps activate? By coming here and holding it right here for like a second or two and pushing up, bro. Hold it right here, second or two, and push it up. Keep those elbows in, not out, flailing out like this. You're gonna freaking hurt your shoulders. And you go focus on your tricep right there, bro. You want that? Do that. You know what I'm saying? Another tricep, you get the cables, and you can do supersets of these. You know what I'm saying? Get the cable like these. Boom. Two. Boom. Do a superset. Come over. Stretch your triceps. Boom. Boom. Like, or just do push-ups. You don't have no weights, you don't have no gym. Push-ups, bro. Get in a push-up. Hold it. Boom. Boom. Like that. Come on, bro. There's so many ways to work your triceps. Not no fucking dumbass grip on the barbell.
A stylistic way of benching that is extremely dangerous. And on a Monday, at a gym in Ankeny, Iowa, a 22-year-old student at Iowa State University would find this out the hard way. The weights clanged, the music thumped, and lifters pushed themselves through the grind. For this young man, the bench press was just another part of his normal routine. It was something that he had done countless times before.
Yeah.
That day,
that's countless times a bad habit right there.
He made sure to fully load the bar to 315 pounds in an attempt to beat his PR max.
Like,
With the plates 3 on each side, this was the kind of weight that demands respect. The man laid back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, if you're gonna do that stupid death grip, at least do it with some, like, just a barbell or maybe 10 pound, whatever. Something that's light to you. You're going at 315 and you about to do a death grip right now, bro? Are you dead ass?
And grip the bar. But in order to really go through doing his absolute best in this bench press, he switched his normal grip to a death grip, then unracked it.
Bro.
He took a deep breath, and for a moment, everything seemed normal. But before he could even attempt to bench the weight, in an instant, his grip gave way.
Oh my god.
The barbell slipped from his hands.
Oh no.
The full 315 pounds came crashing down across his jaw, neck, and chest with unstoppable force. The sound echoed through the gym
That's so
as
dumb.
lifters rushed toward him. Massive internal injuries were already done. His spotter and bystanders fought to pull the bar off, but the damage was irreversible.
Yeah, when it comes to that, I feel like that's why I feel like a barbell bench press and maybe, I mean, I guess a squat. Yeah, it could like literally crush your body insides too. So the squat and a barbell bench press are like the two most dangerous things to do, but it could also be very safe if you just use the right technique, bro. In this case, he was not using the right technique at all, especially with grip, which is the #1 thing. You want to be able to grip the bar and not have it fall. You know what I'm saying? At least if you're gonna like not be able to do it, at least you still got the grip and you have the power to say, hey, someone come help me. So, hey, come on, I need help. Instead of like you literally dropping it, nobody could do nothing for you in that time, bro. Like it's cooked.
Hospital, but despite everything doctors tried, he passed away from his injuries. His coach later said, he was lifting weights, something I did with him 1,000 times. But that's the cruel truth of the bench press. It doesn't take recklessness.
He said he had a coach? Hold on.
Tried, he passed away from his injuries. His coach later said, he was lifting weights, something I did with him 1,000 times.
Okay, if you did this 1,000 times and he's still using the stupid ass grip, then it's your fault that he died, bro. I'm dead at you're the worst coach ever. Come on, bro. Are you serious right now? Like, who teaches the depth grip? That's the
cruel truth of the bench press. It doesn't take recklessness, only a second of misfortune. I hit the gym frequently, and I won't lie. I usually find myself using a death grip whenever I'm doing bench press.
Nah, don't do that, bro.
The truth is, no lift is worth your life. Always use a safe grip. Have a spotter, and never gamble with 300 pounds of steel. The gym should build you up, not bury you.
Exactly, bro.
May this man's soul rest in peace. The dumbbell incident.
Dumbbell?
It was a late evening inside a...
Yeah, I can imagine something happened with dumbbells, bro. Because like you could just drop them on you. And obviously, depending on the weight of it, they're usually like made of metal and shit. Rubber. It's usually like a metal handle and then rubber weights, but still, it's fucking heavy as shit.
Small gym in Medapalli, Telangana.
Some dumbbells are all metal.
The clients had finished their training. The weights were racked, and the silence was broken only by the clink of iron as a 34-year-old trainer and owner cleaned up his facility. But then, out of nowhere, the calm was shattered. 3 men walked into the facility, and for some odd reason, an argument broke about between the two parties.
What the
as the feud reached a boiling point.
Like, how do you go in a gym and argue out of all places, bro? Oh my god, that's why I kind of hate like when people go in a gym and they have like groups of people and stuff. Because like, first of all, you just waste a whole bunch of time, you know, not even working out, hogging machines and shit. And then like stuff like this can happen where you guys argue or whatever, or you have conversations. Like, take that shit outside, bro. We trying to work out, dude. Like, what the f y'all doing, bro?
Without warning, one of the men grabbed a heavy dumbbell and drove it into his face.
Like, what?
Instantly obliterating the man's head. The men began smashing the trainer's body with dumbbells, striking his chest again and again, with each blow being more devastating than the last. The trainer's body was left mangled on the ground, and the place that he had once built to help people improve their bodies and strength now became his final battleground.
Bro, like imagine seeing that at your gym, bro. I would never go back in my life. Like that's just bad juju right there. Like somebody literally got freaking slaughtered with the same weights that I'm trying to lift, bro. What the f?
Immediately after, but luckily they were caught by the gym's security camera.
Hell yeah, I hope they
disappeared into the night. The man was rushed to a nearby hospital, but the injuries were too severe. Doctors fought to save him, but he succumbed during treatment.
Damn,
investigators believe the motive may have been personal, a suspected love affair, or twisted grudge. Something definitely not worth.
Nothing is ever that fucking serious where you have to smash somebody's fucking head and body in with some dumbbells, dude. Like what?
Something definitely not worth a human life. The tanning incident.
Tanning?
On a quiet Friday evening, a 39-year-old Indianapolis man walked into a Planet Fitness on Hardigan Street. He checked in, went about his routine, and got ready to leave after finishing everything he needed to finish.
Chat, any of you guys go to the gym, bro? If you do, comment which one do you go to, bro? I used to go to 24-hour fitness. Right now, I have a home gym now, so I'm just doing that, you know, in my garage for now. But when I was going to the gym, it was 24/7 because I would always like to go late, bro, because that's when I do everything late.
But before he left, he decided to make a quick stop in the gym's tanning bed to give his skin a nice finish. It was quick. The man hopped into the tanning bed and was blasted by tanning lights for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to a bougie gym with a damn tanning bench, and I wouldn't go in there anyway. That shit looks scary.
Left the gym, went back home, and slept happily ever after. Except that's not what happened. You see, the man's car was left parked in the gym's lot. It never left. And his family became extremely worried when he didn't return home for a day. One day turned into 3 days, and before you knew it, the truth finally came out. The man struggled with an addiction that I can't mention on YouTube. It's speculated that the man had consumed some of the substance before slipping into the tanning bed.
Oh,
and while the machine tanned his skin, he quickly realized that he had consumed too much of the illegal substance. He began convulsing while trying to escape the tanning.
I wonder what it is, dude. I can't make a correlation because I don't know exactly what chemicals and stuff happen from the tanning machine and then what coincides with it, you know, when it comes to drugs and stuff. Because it's obviously something that's not mixing well together. I don't know if it's like a skin infection that he's getting or something internal. I don't know.
But it would be to no avail. For 3 whole days, the man
made him not
remained
breathe.
stuck inside with his body trapping the energy from the device's UV lights, causing him to become disfigured. Finally, a staff member of the Planet Fitness discovered his body locked inside of the tanning bed. He had been there since Friday, alone, silent, and hidden in plain sight.
He was just there the whole
Authorities were immediately
time?
called when they found him, and by the time police and investigators pieced it together, questions were everywhere. Why did it take so long for someone to find him?
That's
Why
what
did
I'm
no
saying.
alarms go off? And was it really just the substance he consumed that caused him to become stuck in the tanning bed?
Like, honestly, if they're gonna have a tanning machine there should be some type of safety protocol for that. Because, like, dude, how you know everyone in there just is gonna responsibly use it or even know how to use it? Like, somebody could dead get trapped in there or something. What if it's like somebody's little kid or something just wanders around and gets in that? I don't know. Like, a whole bunch of dangerous things could happen. There should be at least like an alarm or something. Like, if it's getting used for too long, something should go off or the thing should just automatically open. I don't know. That just seems very careless of the owners or, you know, just the safety protocols of the whole place.
Substance he consumed that caused him to become stuck in the tanning bed? His mother later confirmed he had been struggling with an addiction, but she still remembered him as the kindest person with the softest heart.
Bro.
The gym is where you shape yourself into the best version of who you can be. It's a place that builds not only strength, but also health and happiness. But none of that matters without safety. Safety always comes first.
Facts.
Train with a spotter when you can. Pay attention to your muscles and joints.
Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they go to the gym and they're like, oh, well, no pain, no gain. You know what I'm saying? I got to feel pain today. I got to hurt myself today. Let's go. Or else I'm not working hard enough. And it's like, you know, it's true to some extent. Like, you have to work hard. You have to feel the pain and stuff. But you don't literally have to put yourself in pain, bro. Like, there's a way to work out where you work out, you get good muscle and everything, but you don't literally kill yourself. Like, dead ass. Because if you know, you're too worried about how much weight you're lifting or how big you look or blah, 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 then you can get severely hurt. And you can set your progress back months or even years or even decades, depending on how severe the injury is, all because you wanted to look cool or whatever, bro. Like, dude, go to the gym, do things right, stay safe, and over time you're gonna appreciate yourself because you did everything right and now you're in the best shape of your life.
I want you to slow down and never load more weight than you're truly ready to handle.
Facts.
With that being said,
don't be like this guy in the top. Oh my god, I seen him on the bottom right. His name's like El Campeon or whatever, and he freaking literally lifts the most weight and doesn't do any range of motion. Like right here, chat, it looks like he's lifting this. No, he's literally like, bro, his legs are going like this, bro. Like that. Like, he's not lifting nothing, bro.
Have a happy day.
Oh my gosh. I think this is called a fennec fox. Might be wrong. I don't know. But it's pretty cute. It is kind of cute, I guess. Okay, goodbye. W Talking Hat, bro. Make sure you guys all subscribe to his channel, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is a great video, man. I was pretty passionate about this one because obviously I'm a gym nerd in it, bitch. This is pretty interesting to me. But yeah, chat, let me know what else you guys want to react to, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.